now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
And now for a taste of things to come.
What's going on, everybody? And thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios YouTube channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade J.J. Williams, thanking each and every one of you for coming back here today and joining me in the theater. Now, for today's film, we're going to take a look at a film that was written and directed by Rian Johnson, the same man who was behind Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Hopefully I didn't scare you away. Today's film is the first installment in a trilogy of mystery films from the Knives Out franchise. The first film is just simply entitled Knives Out, and it stars an all-star cast led by Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Christopher Plummer. And as our movie opens, the family of wealthy mystery novelist Harlan Thrombey, played by Christopher Plummer in one of his final film roles, attends his 85th birthday party at his estate. The next morning, Harlan's housekeeper Fran, played by Edie Patterson, discovers him dead with a slit throat. Police detectives Lieutenant Elliot and Trooper Wagner played by Lakeith Stanfield and Noah Segan respectively, believe that Harlan died by suicide, but Private Detective Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, is anonymously hired to investigate Harlan's death. Blanc learns that Harlan had strained relationships with his family members, giving several of them plausible motives for murder. Unbeknownst to Blanc, Harlan's nurse, Marta Cabrera, played by Ana de Armas, believes that she herself injected Harlan with a lethal dose of morphine after mixing up his bedtime medications the night of the party. In order to protect Marta from being blamed for his death, Harlan instructed Marta to create a false alibi before he slit his own throat. She was to be seen leaving the house, sneak back in through a window, disguise herself as Harlan in order to make it appear that he was alive after she left for the night. Marta cannot lie without vomiting, so she gives accurate but incomplete answers when questioned. She agrees to assist in Blanc's investigation and conceals evidence incriminating her. At the reading of Harlan's will, Marta is bequeathed his entire fortune and property, stunning the Thrombys. Harlan's grandson, Ransom Drysdale, played by Chris Evans, helps Marta flee, but manipulates her into confessing to him. Ransom offers further assistance in exchange for a portion of Marta's inheritance. Meanwhile, the other Thrombys unsuccessfully attempt to influence Marta to renounce the inheritance, even going as far as to threaten to have her undocumented mother deported. Marta receives a blackmail note containing a partial photocopy of Harlan's toxicology report. She and Ransom drive to the medical examiner's office only to find it has been burned down. Marta then receives an email proposing a meeting with the blackmailer. Blanc and the police spot them, leading to Ransom being arrested. At the meeting, Marta finds that Fran, the blackmailer, has been drugged. She performs CPR on Fran and calls an ambulance. Marta then confesses to Blanc but discovers that Ransom has already implicated her. Out of moral obligation, Marta believes she must confess to the Thrombys, which would invalidate the bequest under the Slayer rule. At the mansion, Marta finds Fran's copy of the full toxicology report, which shows Harlan only had trace amounts of morphine in his blood. Blanc reveals his deductions to the police, Marta, and Ransom. Blanc deduces that Harlan told Ransom about his will, prompting Ransom to swap Harlan's medications in order to cause Marta to kill him unknowingly. However, Marta actually gave Harlan the correct medication because she recognized it by viscosity without reading the label due to her experience as a nurse. She only believed she had poisoned Harlan after reading the label on the bottle with the switched content. When the death was reported as a suicide, Ransom anonymously hired Blanc to entrap Marta. Fran saw Ransom tampering with the crime scene in order to remove the switched medications and sent him the blackmail note. After Ransom realized that Marta was not responsible for Harlan's death, but believed that she was, he forwarded the blackmail letter to Marta and burned down the examiner's office to destroy any evidence of her innocence. Ransom then overdosed Fran with morphine, intending for Marta to be caught with Fran's corpse. The hospital calls, and Marta relays that Fran has survived and will implicate Ransom. Ransom insists he will avoid criminal charges because his attempt to kill Fran failed. Marta then vomits on Ransom, revealing that she lied. Fran is dead. Realizing that he has now confessed to the murder and that the police officers recorded his confession, Ransom grabs a knife from Harlan's collection and attacks Marta. But the knife is a harmless, retractable stage knife, and the police promptly arrest him. Blanc then tells Marta that he suspected early on that she played a part in Harlan's death, noting a drop of blood on her shoe. He tells Marta her innocence prevailed because she made ethical choices that obstructed Ransom's attempts to incriminate her. As Ransom is taken into custody and the rest of the family gathers outside in defeat, Marta watches from the balcony of what is now her mansion, sipping from Harlan's coffee mug that reads, "My house, my rules, my coffee," as the movie comes to its close. Now, this film was a case of I wanted to review the newer installments, but feared that I needed to begin at the beginning, and I'm glad I did. This film was a fantastic whodunit, and paced much better than the Thursday Murder Club, which I reviewed last weekend. Crazily enough, this film was actually 10 minutes longer than the Thursday Murder Club, but I digress. The major selling point for me was the cast. Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Ana de Armas, Frank Oz, M. Emmett Walsh, Christopher Plummer, all stars. I mean, think about it. You've got James Bond, Captain America, Laurie Strode, General Zod, Sonny Crockett, Eve Macaro, Fozzie Bear, Sheriff Woodsy, and George Von Trapp, all together in one film. I really enjoyed seeing Chris Evans in a more diabolical role instead of the goody-goody Captain America, and seeing Don Johnson, M. Emmett Walsh, and Frank Oz again, period. Those are actors that I don't see a lot of these days. I'm very much looking forward to the other installments in the franchise and seeing if anybody, pops up again, and hope they hold the consistency set by the original. When it comes to Knives Out, I give this film 4 out of 5 stars. But tell me, what do you think of Knives Out? Do you like it? Have you seen it? Do you want to see it? Have you even heard of it? Let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have that conversation, that discussion, that debate, that discourse, that interaction, that engagement that I'm always trying to get from you, my loyal viewers. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video and a comment of some sort, as both of those things really help to boost my visibility in YouTube's algorithms, thereby recommending my videos to other people who may not know of the Casa D18 Studios channel, but enjoy movie review content. And until tomorrow, when we return here to the theater for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews and the second installment in the Knives Out trilogy, I have been your host, the Renegade J.J. Williams, thanking each and every one of you for joining me, and I'll catch you guys next time.